Today, we're going to take a trip into a parallel universe where Meghan Markle listened to some good advice for the first time in her life, and she follows the royal family's suggestion to continue her acting career instead of being a working royal. This is a sliding doors moment, a decision or opportunity that could have gone either way that leads to two very different futures. We already know how it ends for Meghan when she decided to be a working royal, only to quit this job 17 and a half months later. That included a 10-day honeymoon and a 6-month maternity leave. So let's look at the acting career she could have had as a royal from 2018. Still living on palace grounds, still part of the royal family. Well, look how easy it was for Disney to give her a voiceover.
That's really why we're here. It's the pitch.
She's just not Scott.
These elephants are setting out on a 1,000-mile round trip, one that could take up to 8 months. This is a side of elephants we rarely see.
How many voiceovers has she done since she started attacking the royal family? I found an interesting article by Ruth Graham on Slate. This article was published in 2020 before her reputation plummeted, but it gives a very interesting look into what could have been for Meghan from 3 LA-based casting professionals. As Ruth points out, contrary to what Meghan made Harry believe, she was never a household name as an actress. The professional opinion gets even better. On Meghan's pre-royalty reputation as an actress. This is harsh, but I never really thought of her as an actress before. Hilarious! I love her as a person, debatable, what she stands for. But did I really think of her as an actress before this whole thing? No! Her best bet would be to come back to Hollywood and make it as a personality rather than getting back to scripted roles. I personally didn't think she had the chops. Hilarious! I love this article. She had a very legitimate career. She was a consistent TV actress. On Suits, she played a love interest with a strong moral backbone. Really? Because I've never watched Suits. But didn't Rachel Zane cheat on, was it Mike, her boyfriend? Mike Ross? So, strong moral backbone? Really? Okay. So she would have been considered for roles along those lines. I did know about her, but mostly because of her husband. Well, her now ex-husband, who was a talent manager. Oh, what a surprise! Meghan getting somewhere thanks to her husband. Such a feminist.
I am proud to be a woman and a feminist.
I knew him and I remember when they got engaged and married, but she wasn't someone I would put on lots of lists. Why? Because you are racist? Or because she was not a very good actress? Dear me, this is so interesting. Meghan was known in the industry thanks to the notoriety of her ex-husband, but nobody wanted to touch her. I love this article. If you could cast her as anything, what would it be? My dream casting for her would be to do the voice for a new animated Disney princess. That would be huge. There's so much baggage to her now, even more in 2025, that it would truly have to be a perfect role or a role in which you need someone to bring the notoriety. I think she would be good in a show like All Rise on CBS about a woman who becomes a judge in her 30s. I know they wanted to go for a woman of colour. It didn't matter what ethnicity, but they wanted to go non-Caucasian. So funny again. Meghan, who claimed that she never got anywhere with her acting career because she was biracial, is now basically being cast for a DI hire. The very thing that she claimed stumped her Hollywood career is the only thing that can help her get anywhere. Take away her biracial background, take away her royal notoriety. What does she have, this girl? Nothing! She gets to play dignified and intelligent, and it wouldn't hurt her brand. Dear me, if only she had gone down this road. Dignified and intelligent is not something that we hear often in the same sentence as Meghan Markle. How much would she earn? Oh, this is important to Mexit. I doubt she earned much before. I would be surprised if she earned 6 figures per episode on Suits. But if she came back as the star of a basic cable show, they pay the big names $125,000 per episode, or maybe up to $150,000. So I would think anyone her Raptor would ask for that. So as you can see, this article is hilarious. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much for publishing this, Ruth Graham. So if Meghan had actually listened to good advice and finally made something of her acting career, thanks to her royal family connection, she could have actually been successful. Much more successful than she's managed to be going solo and riding on the backlash of attacking the royal family. And what about public opinion of Meghan? Well, again, when we go through a different sliding door, take a different deal, open a different box, everything changes. In this parallel universe, many events that turn people against Meghan would never have happened. Let me know in the comments which event sealed the deal for you. And would you have a different opinion of Meghan if that turning point moment hadn't happened? In this parallel universe, there's no royal tours, and so no reports of her complaining about not being paid for simple royal duty or throwing hot tea over people in Australia. There's no rude behaviour at the market in Fiji.
Very quick, only 15 minutes. Oh, I see, only 15 minutes. It's no good. It's better take another time to come again, eh?
I expected to be a little more longer to see all the handicrafts of the woman in Fiji.
Or in Morocco. No complaining about her difficult life in Africa.
Also, thank you for asking, because not many people have asked if I'm okay.
And a hell of a lot less word salad speeches. No split from Kensington Palace and combined charity with the Cambridges. Meghan would have been concentrating on developing her acting career rather than competing with her sister-in-law. The royal family knew what Meghan was like before she married into the family. They knew she couldn't cut it as a team player working royal. No Mexit. Press attention to Meghan would have been more on par with Eugenie and Beatrice and their husbands. The narcissist would have got much needed press attention thanks to her acting career, but probably less criticism because she wouldn't have the same social status and job. And actors get away with a lot more BS than working royals. She still would have been criticised for hypocritical or woke behaviour. She still would have been criticised for her behaviour towards her father. But again, like any actor, the press would have been more focused on her acting career. No Megxit means no Monty Shit Show lifestyle. And she could have had a very good career in England, with stints in Hollywood with Harry when their schedules coordinated. Everything that has happened in the past 5 years in the US doesn't happen. No Oprah interview.
What? Hold up.
No Harry and Meghan mental health saviours of the world due to Meghan's own personal struggles. No Netflix Harry and Meghan. Let me know if you watched it. I got through the first 2 episodes of the lying, self-aggrandising insult to Britain and the Commonwealth, elevated with their insipid love story.
Whoa.
We would have been spared spare.
When?
Though supposedly Harry's book, we all know who really wrote that load of whiny drivel. No near-catastrophic car chase in New York.
I would find it hard to believe that there was a 2-hour high-speed chase.
Oh, he's getting far.
No faux royal tours. No disaster tourists.
Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have emerged not with quiet resolve, but with cameras.
So in this parallel universe, this sliding door moment where Meghan was a royal actress instead of a working royal, and all these events we've just looked at never happened, do you have a more favourable opinion of Meghan? Meghan is still Meghan, the same Meghan that she was pre-Harry. We just aren't exposed to her in the same way. We don't get
The real me.
And the less we see of Meghan, the less we can't stand her. So it seems like a win-win situation. With Love Meghan and as ever could have been Meghan at Highgrove. Better, classier, more bespoke, royal. Really royal. Meghan Markle hit the jackpot when she married Harry. She could have fulfilled all her wildest dreams and ambitions. She could have finally had a reputable acting career. She could have had a great life on palace grounds. She could have had a royal life. She could have had a relationship with her in-laws and Harry could have kept his family. She could have let Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip go to their graves in peace. She could have had it all. What an effing loser.
Loser.